Welcome to the Norm3 Show, episode 14, where today we're going to replace these broken drone motors, the ones that have very little thread on them. Well, let's get our mascot out of the way here. And maybe this microphone too. I got this quality red microphone cord. Nothing says you're important like a red microphone cord from GLS Audio. Quality audio products. Okay, so we have the replacement motors here. They come with extra screws. Let's get started taking apart the case. We've got 4 screws on each arm here. And we'll just use this quality driver here and start removing those screws. Okay, now that we have all the screws out here, we have to separate the clamshell, and it looks like somebody's been in here before because the labels are already peeled back. Let's get it open here. Boy, they really put this on there good. Alright, let's try this here credit card style. Let's see if I can get this out of there. Yeah, boy, she is stubborn. Alright, let's try another secret weapon here. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly the tool we need here. Boy, they really got this thing on there, don't they? Ooh. Looks like you got some parts falling out there. Must be a busted motor mount or something. There. All the snaps should be out. Except all the ones, of course, in the middle. So I'd like to put extra snaps in there. Come on. Boy, they did not make this easy. I sure remember taking apart a Phantom 2 and it wasn't this difficult. Jeez. There we go. Come on. Alright, finally we got her off now. And just remove the little GPS cord. There we go. Yep, we want to make sure we remove this little GPS cord from right there before we tear the top off. Let's take a look here and see what happened on the inside. I don't see any damage on this part here. Oh, I got one little broken snap there. That's not much. Otherwise, this piece looks pretty good here. There's a threaded insert that's a little bit busted out right there. I think that'll hold. Oh yeah, we got a couple. I don't know, I think it'll hold though. We'll call it good. Okay, let's see where those missing pieces came from. Right there. Okay, it does not look like they've changed any of the motors at all here. They still have the original factory silicone over the top of them. Okay, we need to replace both of these motors, so what we have to do is cut the silicone away, unsolder the wires for the motor that are there, and solder our new wires on for our new motor, and that should be it. Okay, so the first step is to remove the silicone, and we'll just take our razor sharp dikes here and make a couple of cuts, and we'll have that silicone out pretty quick here. Alright, we'll just use this knife here, gently go along each wire. That'll make it easier to separate the wires. Alright, all I have to do is unsolder them. No, it'll do it. Huh. Yeah, you can see when that solder dries, it turns. It's not so shiny. Poof, there we go. There's one motor. Let's take the second off here. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to change the tip just to see what it does. I think it'll work a little bit better. Alright, poof. Now we can solder at 800 degrees. Alright, let's see how this one works now. I think I bought this one. Yeah. Alright. Only took a few seconds to get warm. Let's try this one here. Oh, maybe we need to get some solder on this here. Looks like we need to get her wet to get her going here. Alright. Get her wet on the tip there and drop it right in. Wow. That works a lot better with the 800 tip. Yep. Takes just a few seconds here. Alright. Okay. Now, let's flip it over and unscrew the motors. Ooh, looks like you're supposed to use a hex bit. Pretty sure Torx will work here. As long as we're gentle about it. Yeah, Torx will work just fine here. Yes, that's it. Alright, so might as well just replace it instead of taking the screws in and out here. They have little plastic tabs underneath that line up the motor. Nice. Oh, looks like that one's in. Okay, let's do the other one here. Alright. Take the old motor out. Put the replacement motor in. There we go. If you bend the wires down, it makes it much easier to put the motor back in. Okay, that'll do. Let's get to soldering these wires back on. It looks like they already come pre-tinned. So all I have to do is heat it up and drop them on there and it should be good. Okay, they are the same length, they just seem a little bit longer. I'll just tuck the slack in underneath. Okay. Let's click on our trusty soldering iron here. Alright, let's get this done here. Just going to heat the board first. Then stick the wire in. And pull the iron off. Just like that. Heat the board up. Sneak the wire in. And pull the iron off. Presto. And we'll just push the wires down like they had them before. Okay, and you notice I pull the iron off towards the wires. That way I don't drop any solder on the board. Because if you blow up one of the components, they want you to replace the whole board. And it's probably $200 or so. Okay, there we go. All soldered in. Yeah, I guess what we're going to have to do is just put the screw in there and it won't actually hold the case together because that top basically holds the two pieces of the clamshell together. And without that top being on there, that screw's not going to do much, so yeah, we'll just put the screw in anyways. I think we'll be okay. We got 3 other screws holding it together. Okay, first things first. Let's make sure we plug the GPS back in. Once you got it lined up, all you gotta do is push it down. And it goes right on there. And then, booyah. Just snap the rest back on. Oh yeah. It's a lot easier putting it back on than it is taking it off. Look at that. Easy. Looks like I accidentally got the sticker stuck in there. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got it all snapped together. Now, let's put the screws back in. That's pretty cool. Alright, I think they gave us new screws here. Yeah, they do give us new screws. Well, the old ones are plenty good, so we'll keep those in case we run into any issues in the future. I doubt it. Alright, the fun part. Also, when you're putting these screws back, you want to make sure when you put the threaded ones on the inside that you make sure that you get the screwdriver all the way down into the screw. Otherwise, you'll wind up stripping it out. And it's a T9, not a T8. So, all you need is one $7 Torx driver, and looks like it'll do the whole thing for you. Well, stands for the soldering iron, of course. Alright, that's the last screw. Let's put the blades on and give it a test drive. Okay, we need to get rid of those quadcopter cobwebs.
Okay, why?
Because life is all about having fun. Oh, it's just not working. I think we need to add something that'll get rid of those cobwebs in no time.
Oh yeah, that worked out. Oh yeah, that worked out great. Just what it needed. Look at that. All taken care of.
I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. You make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember. When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind were